everybody, and welcome back to Craps Energy. My name is Truth. In today's video, I am going to talk about betting strategies. This is one of the strategies I learned from someone I know, someone who I frequently play craps with at the casino. And I'm going to be honest, I don't really know, all of it, because I guess it gets tricky. I think people tend to change up their strategies depending on how the table is going, maybe depending on how much money they've already lost. So I'm going to play to a certain point, just to kind of give you an idea of how this person would normally play this. And I'm going to call this strategy Hurricane Andrew. And I'm naming all of these strategies off of the actual person, and not based on what this strategy is actually called, because I don't really know. So this person typically will go all the way across, and they will just continue to press until they get to a certain point, and then they will bring the money down off of that particular number. So in order for me to demonstrate this strategy, I'm going to have to do a $15 table. Okay, so these are my winnings from another demonstration. All right, so I am going to let me establish a point first, and then I will place bets across. So, and I'm going to be the shooter today, just so that I can try to control and give this person a good roll. And I'm looking for 3 on the dice. I need a 3. There we go. Alright, so I'm going to establish a point. And I'm shooting off of the 5-3 with the 6-3 facing. And the point is a 5. Now typically this person will go, if you get the 5 on, will go all the way across, including the point. Let's see, we got $10 left, $9 left. Okay, let me just make sure, because it's usually like 1 or 2 across. 96 across. Let's see, 30 is 90, 96 across. Okay, so we are 96 across, including the point. So the strategy is to build up these numbers as much as possible to a certain point, and then to bring them down. And we got a yo. And we are going to do full presses when a number hits. And that's an ace deuce. And another yo. And just to let you guys know that this person is not afraid of the dice at all. When he jumps out there, he jumps all the way out there. And we got a 6. So $18 6 pays 21. And we're going to do a full press to 36. 36. I'm going to need that red. And so he gets, well, I'll figure it out later. I just messed myself up. $3 probably. Alright. Page 21, full press 18 minus 21 is 3. Alright. We got a 10. So a $15 10 pays 27. So we're going to do, I'm going to take it to 35. And we're going to buy it. I think I did that right. I'm not a dealer, y'all. I don't know really how these bets stack or pay. That's part of the process I'm still trying to learn. Alright, so we got an 8. It came hard. $18 8 pays 21. So we're going to do a full press to 36. And we got a 5. And that's a winner. And a $15 5 pays 21. So we're going to take that to, let me see, a quarter. And a 5 wins. And the puck is off. And I'm still shooting. And just so you guys know, I am shooting the adjusted shot to accommodate for the plexiglass. So I have to reach around the table to get you guys to the end of the table, and the point's 8. Everything is still up and everything is still working. Aces. Oh, I completely forgot about that. Now, one of the things that he does do is, with all this change that he gets from a hit, he will make the hollow bet. And I'll review that in just a second. Let me just stay focused so I don't lose my train of thought. And that's the 7 out. I lost my train of thought. Alright, so the way this works is he will continue to press and press and press until the 4 is able to do a 300 and down. The 4 and 10 is able to do a 300 and down. The 6 and 8 will be pressed to 60, and he will do 75 for 5 back down to 30. The 5 and 9s will go up to 50. Now if the table is going good, once he collects on some of the bets that have been pressed up to his desired amount, then he will just go. He will press and collect, press and collect, press and collect. And that's pretty much it. These, when he gets a hit on one of these numbers, with that change, he will make a bet on the high-low. When the high-low hits, this will become 6. I'm sorry. That's my mistake again. Alright, so he will bet the C and E with his change. If the C and E hits, depending on what it is, then he will spread that money out around the horn. And he hopes that the horn will come back for a second time. So for instance, earlier when I threw the 3, or if I threw the yo, I can't remember which one came first. If he was on it, then he would have made money off of that, while he's waiting for these numbers to hit. And so that's pretty much it. I'm going to try to give it another run to see if I can do it the right way. Alright, here we go. This is the Hurricane Andrew. This is 96 across. All in, tearing it up. Let's just get us a point. It's been a long time since I played with Hurricane Andrew, so I'm kind of remembering some of this stuff that as I go along. Okay, the point's 4. Alright, we are going to go 96 across. So we cashed in $100 for, and I don't think I got enough money. For change, and we got a $4 change. We are going to get us a horn back. Alright, so it's all coming back to me now. We got an 8. That was an 8. Alright, so the horn loses, but the 8 pays 21. We're going to press our 8 up to 36, and we're going to get $3 change. Now with this $3, we're going to get us a high-low. Yeah. Or C&E. Or hard way. Alright, then we got us an 8. The 8 came back. So we're going to take this 8. Pays 42. We are going to take this 8 up to, let's let's see, 60. I'm going to take this 8 up to 60, and we're going to buy our 4 and 10. Let's lose this. We're going to get us a C&E. We got us a C&E. So a $3 yo pays 45 minus 3 is 42. And we're going to change this up. We're going to get us a, I could be doing this all wrong, Hurricane Andrew, but I'm going to give it a shot. Okay, and we're going to make the high-low look like $6 each, and the Ace Deuce Yo look like $3 each. And we got $30 in our bank. Now what Hurricane Andrew wants to happen is he wants that high-low to hit. We got a 6. Okay, so we're going to lose all of this because it didn't come back. They say if you see a horn, bet a horn. The 6 pays 21. We're going to press that 6 up. I'm going to get $3 change. We're going to press that 6 up to 36. And we got 20, 20. So let me get some change for this because I believe that Hurricane Andrew presses up his 4 and 10 because he wants, let's see, so 20's on there, so 35 and 35. And he's going to buy those because he wants them to hit. He wants to maximize as much as possible. And that's the 7 out. Alright, so we were able to get a couple of bets pressed up. But again, we didn't have the roll that we needed for you guys to really see this in action. But if the 10 and 4 hits at 35, you press it all the way, you turn this into 100. So the next time it hits, you can do 300 and down. If the 8 hits at 60, that's going to pay 70 or 75 for 5. And let me just show you guys what I mean. Pay 75 for 5. And then back down to 30, which means that he's able to collect $100 off of that. So he's trying to get the 6 to 60, and he's trying to get the 5 and 9 to 50, so that he can do the same thing. Because a $50 5 will pay 70 for 5 for 7 or 75 for 5, and then he can do the same thing. So once he's able to get his bets up and collect 100 or 300 on the 4 and 10, then he's ready to go, and he will start pressing. Now I've seen him to just do that strategy continuously throughout the roll. So if the 4 hits at 35, it'll pay 100. And he presses it all the way. The next time it hits, it'll pay 200. So then he's back, he's down on the 4, and then he starts over. And that way he's collecting. But he does that so he's covered. So anything hits, anything comes other than a hornbeam or a 7, he's covered. And as long as the shooter keeps shooting, he's making money. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to shoot much for him today. But I remember one time in particular, we won probably like, I don't know, 15, maybe not that much, maybe about $10,000 off of $100. He was like, take this $100 to the table and do something with it. And I ended up throwing the all bonus. I ended up hitting 5 points for the fire. And plus we were just making money all over the table. So it can happen. All right, so that's it. Just to let you guys know, I'm not an expert, so I don't have a whole lot of strategies to share. I did want to share those 3 strategies because these are people that I've actually played with and people that I've actually learned from. So my advice would be go to the table, watch and learn, find out what makes you comfortable, play, and hopefully you'll win. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.